like in the lottery, and if your ball got picked, that's how you got in. You know, so people have went to the state. LaShawn Ford, the state representative, and Danny Davis, and Bobby Rush.
Plug me in with them, and the next time they go on, let me know what the petitions are. Tell you what, have some of them reach out to me. Let's talk to them on my show. Let's gather a bunch of people and start going to city council meetings. Let's start kicking the city mayor in the behind, the city manager in the behind, excuse me. Let's start addressing the mayor. See, because that's the thing I'm tired of, fam. I'm tired of Petard talking to B-Hop or H-Rap or whatever you want to call me. You know, me and you, we go way back.
Right.
I'm tired of us talking. We got to start talking up because we are to the point where all we do is talk.
Yeah.
See,
yeah.
I could tell you what's wrong with Petard. Petard could tell you what's wrong with B. We could tell you what's wrong with Joe. I'm sick of that, fam. We got to get together and start saying, yeah, that's what's wrong. This the move right here.
Yes, sir. And until we can make the people out here frustrated, bro. But the politicians that's supposed to represent us, they not doing their jobs, man.
But we not doing our jobs, fam. All we do is talk to Petard, and we talk to Cap, and we talk to Keith, and we talk to Chris, and we talk to Kurt. That goes 6, 7 people right there that we need to get 6, 7 people each. And then we need to go to Bobby Rush office, Danny Davis office. We need to go to LaShawn Ford office. We need to go to Kim Fox. Fam, that's what I'm talking about. I'm tired of us talking to each other. We have to set forth a plan. See, on November 3rd, that's day one. Then the ladies and gentlemen who will be elected on that day, they gonna have a meeting at some point, and we need to be there, and we need to talk about the exact same things you laid out. You need to come on my show next week with a list of things that we need to talk about. Or you need to hit me on the text, and then at the first city council meeting, we need to stand up and say, my man Petard got to talk about something, and it's 90 of us here to stand behind him. Because that's how we get fixed.
Well, you know, they ain't doing the council meeting no more because of the corona, man. It's all virtual now.
Okay, well, that make it even easier, though. Because it's virtual, that means you can chime in when you feel like it.
Well, you can only drop, it'd be Facebook Live, man. So I don't even know if the representatives even respond to the comments because they all...
Well, okay. It is a petition.com thing out here. Well, me and you need to start working on the petitions so we can send them petitions to the city of Chicago and say we tired. Because, see, enough of the yip yap. You used to be in the nation. You used to be an active member of the nation. Now we all members to the day we die. You used to be active. But guess what? We gotta be actively engaged in our community. Period. We gotta stop talking about it. We gotta start being about it. We love talking about the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. We love talking about the most honorable Louis Farrakhan. We love talking about teacher Khaled Muhammad. We love talking about Brother Malcolm X. We love talking about all these people. But the difference in our generation and those people, they got up off their asses. They just imagine if Elijah Muhammad would have just been talking to the great Malcolm X. Nothing would have got done.
Right.
See, we got to create this petition, and since you already addressed some of the things, later on today, I'm supposed to hang out with my cousins, but we got to start talking. Last time me and you talked, we said we was going to talk at least once a week, and I let you down on that. So,
let you down too, bro.
Okay. So, what we got to do is make sure within the next 168 hours, me and you having this conversation again off air, and then you can come on here and say, H-Rap told me he was gonna call me. He full of shit. No. That's the way it has. No, fam. That's the way it has to be. Exactly. It can't be, I'm gonna do this, Todd, and I'll let you down. No. We got to stop talking and start doing. That was the whole vibe of my show today. I'm tired of talking, family. I see my man, hey, Big Joe, I'm finna, after Patah get on, I want you to call in. I'm finna drop the number. But, yeah, man, see, we know the problems, man. We're all intelligent people. Quote the great Marcus Garvey, what Africans have done, Africans can do. We are not under the tyranny of a Marcus Garvey, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, the Malcolm X's of the world, the Mega Evers of the world. We have less tyranny to deal with. It's coming at us in a different way, but it ain't physical. It ain't threatening us physically. So if it ain't threatening us physically, our mental is strong as anybody that ever walked the history of the earth. Therefore, let's stop talking and start doing. Because, see, like, that's why I'm so pissed off with Puff Daddy. That's why I'm so pissed off at Ice Cube and all these dudes. Now y'all got a black agenda. You mean to tell me you dudes together collectively worth about $1 billion, and y'all couldn't come up with a plan before June? Y'all was supposed to come up with a plan November 3rd or November 5th, 2016. So it would have been in effect today. Right. But you come up. I'm listening. Go ahead, bro. Oh, you come up with a plan less than 6 months before the election, and you want us to fall in line? Miss me with that, man. Because guess what? If the shit go down, Ice Cube going to Cuba. Ice Cube going to Africa. Ice Cube going to Europe. He going to someplace where he got to deal with this shit that me and you got to deal with.
Gonna meet Russell Simmons out there in Palace.
Right.
Extradition trees.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Let me ask you this one thing, bro. I know you gotta run. What you think about a lot of people saying he a liar? I ain't never met one president that ain't lied. But what you think about the platinum plan that the president rolled out? Me personally, I think it might be a loan, it might be economic, it might be for economic development and businesses within the black community. But at least he put it out there, man. Now, one thing is, if he laid it out there, if he re-elected, our politicians, our black elected officials should hold his feet to the fire and make that man come through on that plan that he laid out. The thing is, I haven't heard the Black Caucus, I call them the Congressional Black Caucasians, or the Black Caucus. I haven't heard them meet with that man one time. Not that he refused to meet with them, but the thing is, they don't want to meet with the man because they candidate Hillary Clinton lost. And I think that's a disservice to our community, man. If the man laid out a plan, I think that we should hold his feet to the fire. Our elected officials should be stumping on the door, pounding on the door to make sure that we get that money, man. Because I ain't heard Joe Biden laid out no damn plan for black people itself. If you don't vote for me, you ain't black. Okay, let's start at the top of that. The plan that he laid out is a comprehensive plan, but only issue I got with that whole plan, because I read through it too, it do look good on paper, but me and you both know we can go back to Tucson and Haiti, talk about what people say they gonna do and what people wrote out they gonna do, and me and you both know how many treaties they didn't broach with the so-called Native American, and we know that on paper they can say one thing, and the reality of the situation is something different. Two, I am not a Joe Biden supporter. I just don't trust that guy. Anytime, and you know what, man? Anytime you are outwardly not condemning the what is it, the Get Out Boys or whatever the fuck they are, I got a problem with you. It's black people in that group too, though, bro. It ain't just all white folks.
Hey, guess what? Candace Owens is allegedly black too, right? Me and you both know there's some black people. There's some black people out there riding around in them blue and white cars that me and you hate to see that'll shoot you way for one of these white boys.
Do that, bro. I just want to lay it out.
No. But back to Joe. I'm gonna address each point. If you go to JoeBiden.com, he does have a comprehensive plan that's similar to the plan that Trump wrote out. Again, I don't trust none of them. See, that's the thing. You said what my solution to it is. It don't make a difference who you vote for. You got to be prepared to kick somebody in the behind.
Right.
And if you ain't ready to hold their feet to a raging flame, what you have done is a disservice to all the people that look like me and you in the world.
Do that, bro.
That's my right. Just like if I don't talk to you by next Friday on the real, you got every right to call, come in the chat room and say, y'all know he ain't called me. And I hope you do it. No. See, you looking at it as my friend.
Right.
Ain't no more friends with this. We got to look at this as members of our community. I'm gonna be your friend whether you call or not. But I need to be your brother in this community and call you and have this conversation, or what I'm doing is exactly what I'm accusing other people of.
Do that, bro. Much love, man. I'm listening. Go ahead and take your
My man.
call, man. I'm listening, bro.
My man, thank you for the call, brother. I hope to hear from you. Well, you'll hear from me soon. I hope. Thank you for the continued support.
All right, my bro.
Peace. Let me see. My man Joe, I think he can't call. Bro, I'm an old mofo. I was born in Darksdale, Mississippi. In my youth, in the house, I seen houses burned, I seen brothers hung, I seen my sisters raped. And today, in certain parts of the world, it's still happening. While Trump is supposed to make America great, sad. We need to stop believing in the process and be our own solution. Thank you, my main man, DJ Joe. And you ain't old, brother. You vintage. You experienced. You lending that information to us. And those are the type of things that we need to have conversations about, DJ Joe, because people don't understand those things are happening. What somebody in our what our community need to realize is Breonna Taylor is the sequel to Fred Hampton. Sorry, our brother said. Sorry to say, our brothers have sold out the system. I agree. They are only out for themselves. I agree. We got to stop that. They are scared. Not like brothers like Huey Newton, Fred Hampton, Malcolm X. They were willing to give their all, including their lives. Now we have to give our all for America, but America is not willing. We have to give our all for people who look like us and people who stand on the right side on the side of righteousness, Joe. I ain't doing nothing for America. I'm doing it for Joe kids, Joe grandkids, Joe great grandkids, and so the same for me, man. Thank you for the contribution to the show. And like I was just telling my friend, my brother, Qatar, I don't trust nobody. Either you right or you wrong. Either you standing on the side of righteous or wrong. And if we don't, like he said, it don't make a difference. If Joe Blow, the love of man. Shout out to the mother Mandela on the girly girl. They know what I'm talking about. That's a little joke. Even if they Joe Blow, if Joe Blow get elected and Joe Blow is allowed to do what he want to do, that's exactly what he gonna do. That's exactly what they're going to do. See, we have got comfortable saying, I elected Patan. He's supposed to do this. I elected this guy. No. Ain't nobody supposed to do anything that you don't force them to do when it comes to politicians. We are not electing our friends. We are not electing somebody we like. We are not electing somebody we trust. This is not the pastor of the church. This is not the babysitter of your child. This is not your next spouse. You ain't got to trust them. This is somebody that we need to be out here like the gooch. If you come to school tomorrow, you better run your lunch money or you're going to get some of these. If you get elected to these offices, you're going to do this or I'm going to be such an annoying